Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I'm going to kick this off the adventurous way with a little bit of inventory management. Hooray! I just went and bought the other two pieces of Alva armor. Yeah, Alva gauntlets and Alva leggings of some sort. And I just want to check them out and see how they stack up to what we have equipped right now. Much lighter, but also much less armor than our handcuffs we have equipped right now. And our handcuffs boost our pyromancy, which might be important as well. Same with our leggings. Lighter than our current leggings, and less in the physical defense department, although we could get some extra poise out of that. So, I don't know. Probably, maybe good to have around, maybe not, I don't know. I might regret that purchase. Don't really care all that much. Also, I'm going to re-equip our Bell Covenant Ring. So, warning you now, this is going to be another PvP-focused episode. Hopefully, we can get to level 1 of our Covenant. I'm in the Guardians of the Bell or some such. Bellkeeper, just the Bellkeeper Covenant. Our goal is to get summoned and invade... like we get auto-summoned to invade any... Oh, there we go. Anybody who steps foot into the bell tower. Now, I also picked up I swapped around my spells a little bit. I swapped out my Resplendent Light, I think it was called, the Healing Over Time spell. That took up 2 slots, so I switched it to the smaller, weaker version of that. And I equipped another Pyromancy, so we now have 2 Pyromancies. And that is going to be important to my strategy here. You can see my new Pyromancy is Poison Mist. So we're going to give this a shot here and see how it goes. It should be kind of like our other one, and just create like an explodey poison cloud, little poison enemies like that. Sounds like he cured it down there already, though. Not entirely sure where that spell went. He's gonna keep trying to use that poison cloud on me since I used it on him. Nice! Looks like he got killed by that little dwarf down there. That's awesome. Can we kill his friend? Oh, I wanted to kill his friend. Alright, well, we are starting this video off right. That is for sure. I have no idea how many victories we're at. I imagine that that's victory like 8 or 9, somewhere in that vicinity. I'm assuming that we're going to get a pop-up letting us know when we hit... I don't know, I mean, at this point I'm even just assuming that 10 will get us our first rank in the Covenant. It might not be. That might not be right. It might take more than 10. It might be like 15 or 20 or something. Either way, I'm only going to be doing this for this one more video. I'm probably going to do some more off-camera at that point. Just because I'm curious. I am kind of having fun with this Covenant. And, you know, I am here exploring this area with our key that we've gotten. So far we've only been able to use it once, though, which is unfortunate. But a key, and then we found, let's see, I used a Pharaoh's Lockstone in the last area. Or in the last video. This area, last video. Used a Pharaoh's Lockstone. That we actually acquired in that video as well, I believe. And we got a treasure, and that also led to a treasure room that we'd already been in before, which was unfortunate. I forgot these guys are pyromancers now. Ooh, that was close. Let's see, what else did I do? Use the Pharaoh's Lockstone. Oh, we found like a whole boatload of secret doors in the boss room. And this drops us down again, so I do know where we're at. There's an item over there. How do we get over there? Oh, I'm tempted to try running and jumping off the roof here. Might be a bad idea, though. Let's try dealing with some of those dogs that are down there. Oh boy. Well, crap. I didn't mean to fall down here. Boy, and I've rested at the bonfire, so everything is going to have respawned. Well, at least now we have a goal once we get out of this battle here. It's an interesting concept. So far as I can tell, this bell tower is a completely optional area. The only thing that we got by going through the whole end of the bell tower here... Okay, so there's somebody else who's been summoned here to fight this enemy as well. Nicodemus TNT. Yeah. Let's maybe get our poison mist ready. No, probably lightning. We walk right past them? I do not see them. Oh, they're in there. How do you get in there? I didn't know you could get in there. We have a whole new room to explore. Oh, Mr. Duck is almost dead. Yeah, look at that. There's a chest in here. We can't open it because it's not our world. Oh, look at that. I had no idea. Well, we have a chest that we need to go get now. We just learned something new. I guess I never put that together, that it was a narrow floor on the bottom, or a narrow room on the bottom, and a wider room up on top. Oh, good grief. Alright, we killed that enemy. Now there's going to be the two dogs out here, and we are going to have to fight both of them, I believe. Get across that geometry there. Oh boy. Not what I meant to do. Oh, well, that walked onto the wrong enemy. There we go. There is a second dog down here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I saw that coming. I forgot that I can't stagger them in just 2 hits anymore. That's okay. There's going to be a whole bunch of dogs over here now also. Which, I mean, I think 3 total? Oh, that looks like they're going to come after us one at a time. Okay, so I'm going to head back towards that area where we just were, and I'm going to try jumping off that roof and jumping over to the other one, because I saw an item over there and I want that. We also... Oh, hey, I forgot about you. Looks like we're gonna get summoned again here in just a second. Oh, maybe not. Bad connection, I guess. That's okay, not the end of the world. Let's try emit force and see if we can kill that guy. Nope, I was afraid of that. The problem I'm running into now with my spells is just that I have so many of them that it's taking quite a while to cycle through all of them. Although in my mind I view that as kind of a good problem to have. I have a lot of attunement slots. I view it as a good problem to have because later on I think we'll be using, more and more we'll be relying on the spells that take up like 2 attunement slots instead of just 1. that seems to be the trend amongst all the like really advanced spells. So, if and when that day comes, I'll be glad that I have so many attunement slots. Jeez, I took way too much damage from that enemy. Okay. So I think Emit Force is going to be my spell of choice here because it's fast. Oh no, but it doesn't kill him in one hit. Unless I shuffle around my spells a little bit. I don't know that I want to do that. Alright, that worked. Forgot about these guys. Oh no. I use Emit Force there because it's fast, because that guy was almost dead. Oh no! No, 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 no! Okay, phew. That was close. I'm gonna go ahead and use Med Heal. I haven't shown it off, it's pretty much identical to heal, except it just heals a lot more health and a lot faster. So, hooray! We got to see it. And then I'll go ahead and use Replenishment here, just because I'm probably going to take a few more hits. These guys have such crazy range on their swords. Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Kill them all, please. No, 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 no. Oh, don't kill me. Oh, I don't know how I survived that. And then we're getting summoned and I have, like, no health. This might go very, very poorly here. But we must defend the bell tower, of course. Oh, I do have all my health. That's awesome. We'll probably go in with Lightning Spear ready. Yeah, HG Birdman. I don't actually know where... Oh, he has a big old sword. Look at that. He is not afraid of anything. He's just arching. So he must have fallen in the other side there. Ah, there you are. He's lightning spearing up a storm, so let's see if we can drop in on him. Yeah, look at that. Another victory, that's awesome. Joy! Hooray! These fights are kind of satisfying, although... they're satisfying for me because I'm so bad at PvP that I need another person to help me out. PvP is just not a thing that I do in any video games, really. Especially Dark Souls. Woof, woof. Okay, and then I got all my spells back. Hooray, that's super awesome. That's actually, like, the best side effect of these little battles here. Oh, good grief. Well, here we go again. Let's see how this fight goes. Dope boy magic. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that was pretty awesome. I nailed him with that spear. 21,000 souls. I feel like my souls are going up a little bit for doing this. Just a little bit. But I'm not sure, because I'm also running around and killing enemies. I'll keep an eye on my souls this time, I promise. I say, knowing that I've said that before and failed to do so before. So this is a room where we found all of the crazy hidden doors that are just all over the place, apparently. Oh, we did open this one, which has an enemy in here. So I guess he's something that we're going to have to deal with from now on. We got the item over there. I didn't think I could run and jump, but apparently I could. Oh, and then there's an exploder here. Alright. So it was out here where I could potentially jump over to that roof over there on the other side. I want to climb up that ladder. It looks like an interesting situation going on over there. But we will come back. We'll finish exploring over here first, and then we'll come back, if need be. I'm going to swap my covetous silver serpent ring for the Ring of Prayer. I think that'll give me enough oomph behind my spell to kill these enemies with one shot here, with one Hadouken of my emit force. Kill the Petrifier first. That one second. Okay. That was what I wanted, and that worked. I had a little over 21,000 souls. I'll see when we get here. It should still show me. 21,600, something like that. So maybe 22,000 after killing those enemies. 23? I don't know. Somewhere around there. Oh, looks like he made it to the thing anyway. Okay. I'm also beginning to think that 10 kills is not going to be enough for us to rank up here. 22,000. That was in the ballpark. Probably not going to be any hidden... There's like a broken window there. What is that? Sacred Oath miracle? Warriors who once served the god of sun. Provides a temporary boost to the attack and defense of its caster and all nearby allies. That's really cool. Alright, so we have invaded another world. 22,470 souls. So we'll see if that number changes if I win here. Hopefully I do. I have high hopes. So, looks like our the person who we've invaded is down here. He's running away. He's gonna escape, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, you can't escape, can you? Let's poison you. Oh, I missed. I wanted to get that plunging attack. Yeah, backstab! Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we did get souls. We got, what, a little less than 2,000? I didn't see exactly what it was. Yeah, a little less than 2,000. A little over 1,500, it looks like. That's not bad. Considering we're also getting a Titanite chunk, that seems like the real reward here. Now I'm fairly disoriented. Okay, there are potentially a bunch of enemies in here. Not potentially, there are, that's a matter of fact. There's one up here. And then there's like one or two in the middle of this pile here. I mean, there's one, but I think there's one inside that jar. Yeah, see, there's the other one. Target was destroyed already. I wonder if he jumped off, or if he got killed by one of the little dwarfs, or if somebody else was there. I don't know. Oh, he died before we got fully summoned into the world, so we don't get any sort of benefit from that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this floor here. You are not anything. Okay. Illusory wall ahead. Hidden path ahead. Yeah, look at that. And that completely changes things, knowing that I need to walk up to them and hit the button instead of attacking them like in the first game. You... This looks like it should be a hidden... There we go. Okay. So it looks like we could maybe run and jump over there to that item. But let's explore the less dangerous looking path first. Racing Knuckle Ring. I wonder what that does. This is one of those open windows, so it'll just like plop us back down into that hallway. That's neat. Let's check out that ring real quick. Knuckle ring worn by Roy the Explorer. Slows equipment degradation. Expensive, flashy gear will not always make life easier for you. Sometimes you just need your tried and true equipment to last the long haul. That's actually super awesome. It would go very nicely with some of the equipment, like the old knight armor from the knights in front of Hyde's Tower of Flame. And like katanas are notoriously flimsy and break very easily, and things like that. That would be that's actually really cool. All right, glad I made that jump. Flame butterfly and 3 torches. That's a lot. Shield. I don't like how narrow this walkway is here. Stay calm and then keep moving. So, where? Where are we going? Is there going to be a thing over here? Well, there is, all the way at the end there. This is terrifying. I don't want to get summoned here for the fear that that might accidentally screw up my positioning a little bit. Seems like a silly fear, but it is a fear nonetheless. Okay, so... Oh, we're above the blacksmith right now. This is the... these stairs right here are where the big old, like, bandage man kicks the barrel down. Golden Wing Shield and Soul of a Brave Warrior. Fine work. Fine work indeed. Let's check out that shield real quick. Really good magic defense and really crappy physical defense. So it's just a magic shield. A blue shield with a gold relief of wings. Likely a symbol of guardianship used by Knights of the Blue. Contains materials enchanted by magic, allowing spells to be deflected by parrying. That's crazy. If you could deflect spells by parrying. I wonder if it would return those spells, like, to the person who cast them. Like, if we could bounce spells back at some of the people that we're PvPing with right now. That seems really neat that they would give that shield in a PvP hotspot area. We're not going to be able to get back over there, are we? That's okay, we've killed everything, so it'll be just a bit of a trek to get back, but not the end of the world. I'm going to go ahead and equip my fighting ring again, Bellkeeper Seal. And then we're just going to take a leisurely jog back towards wherever we just were. And eventually we're going to end up by Strayed. I think we're getting pretty gosh darn close to him, actually. He's the petrified guy who sells super advanced sorceries and pyromancies and hexes and I think a couple of miracles that were all pretty unique. Including, that's the Flame Swath pyromancy that I have right here. That is one that we got from Strayed. I'm going to cast Replenishment while we're wandering, because why not? Killed that enemy already, or it blew itself up, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm not going to rest at the bonfire, because that will respawn all the enemies. I have most of my spells after winning these PvP battles anyway. Oh, there is... I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to try just jumping across to that other roof there. Ah! I don't think we've dealt with this room, but this will be a shortcut back. Oh, yes. Forget about you every time. Oh no. I don't know that I got that Estus flask off in time. We'll see. Hooray! That was pretty quick. Alright, see, that wasn't too bad. Spent more time at each of the loading screens than we did in that actual fight. It feels good to be winning all these. Oh no. You're still alive. Not anymore, though. Yeah, I'm glad I switched over to that extra faith ring. It feels like it's actually making a noticeable difference here. Specifically in that it's allowing us to one-shot these enemies. And I forget if there were enemies in here. I feel like there definitely are. I'm going to try not to use all my spells before we get into more PvP. Now I suspect that we're going to be summoned again. That's okay. I think this will actually be a shortcut back up to where we were, although I'm not positive. I don't remember whether it was an enclosed room at the top or whether it was something we could get out of. I feel like it might have been enclosed. I don't know. This is I can't tell whether they're above us or below us. They're below us. Ah, target was destroyed. We're getting pulled into a bunch of these fights that already have other people in them, which is actually super cool. Super cool for me. I like getting credit for a victory that I didn't have to participate in. Although I like the really interesting, like really close fights more. I don't know. This is fun. It's a lot. It's a fun little idea. I never really got into the Forest Covenant in the first game, but it was the same way in the Darkroot Basin area. Kind of off in like the second half of the forest. You could do the same sort of PvP stuff. You could join the Covenant whenever some other person was in the forest. They had to be in human form, but whenever a human was in the forest, you could just invade them, like automatically. You had to equip the forest ring, and the same sort of thing. We are here by ourselves for now. Dang it. Let's try poisoning him. Kind of backed himself into a corner here. And we got little dwarf man coming with us. We did. Oh no. Oh no, this could be the end for me. Yes! Yeah! Ooh, that was a good fight. Those are the ones that I enjoy more when they're closer. Win or lose matters less. It's all about the thrill, man. The thrill of the fight. The eye of the tiger. I'm sorry, I won't say that ever again. Okay, so we should be right back near where we were. And I think, if I recall correctly, there are 2 hollows here. Now, if I hit that, it should explode. That'll take care of one. That Hadouken took care of the other one. What are you? Okay, you're a spirit. Ghost. Is there any down here? No. Okay, so that's where we were. That was the room that we were in earlier. That was the secret wall that we found. Or secret door. Wall thing. So let's deal with these guys. These guys are jerks. Oh no, run away! Run away! Oh, this is going to be really crappy when we come back to that situation. Oh well, we'll have all our spells back when we do it, and then probably die immediately. He did a thing. Fired off some sort of spell. Oh, swing and a miss on my poison cloud. Tagged him with 1. Oh man, that's a strong attack with this extra ring on now. Oh, dang it. Thought I had him with that. I'll trade hits with him like that. There's 2 of us. Mock. Oops. Whoops. Then we'll do a little fist pump too. Yay! That was fun. Oh man. I think I can see why people can get so... Oh no! In the PvP! Oh no, 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 no! I don't want to fight you. Okay. I meant to be using a Mid Force there, but that's okay. They're dead, that's all that matters. Alright, so there's 2 more, and these are both petrifiers. Now I need to be careful. Because I don't want to accidentally hit Strayed there. I feel like that would be really, really bad if I hit and or killed Strayed. Although if I didn't kill him, it'd probably be worse because he'd probably attack me in return. Whew. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay. First of all, let's see if you have anything interesting to sell. Or trade. We can trade boss souls to him. So Flexile Sentry Soul, we've seen those before. Soul the Last Giant, we saw this before. Can't use any of those so far. Gargoyle Bident. Trident, but I guess with only 2? Yeah, a 2-pronged spear that imitates a weapon mentioned in an ancient text. Gargoyles are said to guard castles and forts from ill fortune, and they have appeared in many forms in all the great lands throughout history. Some of them are so meticulously crafted that they look as if they might come to life, and then attack us up on that bell tower, like 6 at a time. It was kind of a crazy fight. Dragonrider Halberd, we've seen that. Ooh, Roaring Halberd, this is new from the Skeleton Lord's Soul. Pretty hefty requirements too. 16 strength, 12 each of... Oh, sorry, I just scratched my ear there. 12 each of dexterity, faith, and intelligence. Hubbard forged from the soul of a skeleton lord, imbued with the power of dark. The unsettling skull carved into this halberd recalls the final moments of the skeleton lord from whom it was created. Chariot lance, that's new. I'm assuming from the executioner's chariot. But we'll have to read that when we get back from this fight. Boy, there's a lot of action going on in this bell tower here. Oh, hey, you're just immediately spawning in front of him. That was kind of a garbage move, game. I wonder if he's doing that on purpose. I wonder if he's, like, somehow tricked the game into spawning people there. That sucked. You can look at our items again, though. Let's at least have a sword out.
Soul.
Yes, you need souls. Not by trade. So we were all the way down here at the... Jeez, these things are so, like, high in the requirements to equip. It's crazy. 30 strength and 18 dexterity. Like, that's a lot. Lance forged from the soul of the executioner's chariot. Its cross-shaped blade causes bleeding. Oh, that's cool. A bleeding weapon. The perverse design of this spear mirrors the chariot from which it came, a merciless creation that endlessly tortured the undead. That's neat. Dragon Rider Twin Blade, I think we've seen that before. Dragon Rider Bow, we've seen that before. Shield Crossbow. Executioner's Chariot Soul. 19 strength, 10 dex, so we can't wield it. Crossbow created from the soul of the executioner's chariot. Iron plate serves as a shield while firing. The merciless chariot inflicted agony upon others with utter impunity, and the crossbow created from its soul strives to protect from possible retribution. You can guard while firing, so it's like a shield that you can guard and then fire at the same time. That's odd. And then Dragon Rider's Great Shield, we've seen that. And then the other spell, or the other thing that he has here, from the Ruined Sentinel Soul, you can turn that into a heavy homing soul arrow spell, which sounds like a really awesome combination of things. As for buying things, Ring of Knowledge increases intelligence, don't really care. Lingering Dragon Crest Ring extends the length of spell effects. Would be good if I was relying on, like, Iron Flesh, the Pyromancy, or Flash Sweat, the Pyromancy, or, what am I thinking of? Like, Resplendent Light, the miracle that cures us over time, those sorts of things. It would be useful for those sorts of buffs. And then hexes that I don't care about. We've got both the pyromancies and both the miracles, and then sorceries I don't care about. So, that's fun. We could actually talk to him, see if he has anything new to say, since I bought a bunch of his junk.
Bigger. Drang Lake. Is that what? There. The cursed one of the. So,
no,
in the end, so
we've heard all those before.
Feeble. Let's hope.
There is this locked cell over here, I'm assuming? Yeah, it looks like we were not able to open this last time. But we're gonna have to wait through another fight before we can see what's on the other side of that door. Cool, so we're finally getting a little bit of use out of that key that we acquired from the bell tower here. Hey, there's a person there. Caveman 2, what's going on? We'll bow. See your challenge. Now let's duel. He seems to be not taking much damage from me. There it is. Huh. This is a super laggy fight. Although I guess I don't need to heal because we're just going right back with full health and full spells. Another Titanite chunk. Yeah, so we've done way more than 10 victories, and I don't believe I've gained a rank. I don't know. We might need to go talk to the Covenant doll dwarf thing. We might need to go talk to that to actually get our rank, to like cash in all these kills that we've gotten so far, so to speak. I have no idea. It was an unfortunately laggy fight. What do we have out here? This just looks like it's going to drop us. I mean, I don't get what the point of that cell is then. Aha, there's an item. Petrified dragon bone and 3 fire bombs. It's not bad. Petrified dragon bone is for presumably upgrading like some sort of dragon type weapons later on in the game. We don't have the ability to upgrade anything. Maybe like the giant like dragon skull hammer thing that I sold a while back. That might have been something that we could upgrade with petrified dragon bones. Although I don't particularly care because I couldn't wield it then, and I'm not ever going to wield it in the future. Not ever going to have the stats for that. Hear you below. Looks like he put some sort of magic spell thing on his shield. Go, little dwarf man. Oh no, he fell. Whoopsies. Well, we got someone else to help us out in the fight now. Yeah, your shield's not so tough now, is it? Oh, and I'm gonna just keep falling, I guess. That's okay, we can get a heal off, and I'll cast my replenishment as well while we're here. Ah! Well, looks like the other guy took care of it for us. Praise the sun! Another Titanite chunk, that's a lot. I'll wave goodbye to Duality 121, who assisted us there. While I kept falling down that hole. Okay, so there are just a few more doors that I suspect we can unlock. I'm hoping we can unlock. I don't know for sure. Are there any more illusionary wall doors things here? Doing a quick check. So there was one back in there that we opened. You have one. Pointless. So no. Okay. I'm feeling pretty confident about... Oh, somebody got petrified. Oh, that's terrifying. That is just like getting cursed in the first game. Same effect. It would cause your body to show up in other people's games like that. Oh, I love those little like multiplayer touches in this game. I think they're fantastic. Okay, so the dwarf here is gone. So our person looks like he's down here. Oh no. Yes! Oh, that was purely accidental. I meant to pull up my shield, but I didn't have my shield equipped. Okay. That was pretty awesome. That was accidentally pretty awesome. Alright. Hmm. So the one last area that I want to check, if we head back over towards the Lost Sinner, the boss of this area, and the first of our 4, like, unidentifiable, nameless bosses. Oh, forgot about you. If we head back towards that boss, there were a bunch of doors there that we could have opened. And that I'm hoping we can open still. Sinner's Rise. Now there's a whole host of crossbowmen up here. They shouldn't be too tough to take out, I'm hoping. And I hear them rattling around like crazy over there. Oh, you! Where'd you come from? Okay. That actually went just fine. Oh, disconnect multiplayer session. So they must have, like, dashboarded or died immediately or something before the game can summon us in. That's cool. Yeah, it's a whole different game coming back here and being tough enough to take these enemies out with one single spell. Cool. The problem is going to be dealing with those big old, like, aquatic, mutant, giant monster things. You know the ones. They were horrible. They likely still are going to be horrible. I didn't like them the first times that we were down here, and I'm still scared of them a little bit. And we can manage. We have enough spells now that we can deal with them pretty effectively, I think. Jeez, those things were just terrifying. The first one is just over on the left there. Oh, and I don't know how he missed, but I'm glad he did. And I'm also okay blowing a whole bunch of spells here. Oh. Bellkeeper bow. That's new. Yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be a weapon here. Bellkeeper bow. Wooden bow used by bellkeepers. Very light and requiring hardly any strength. The bells symbolize forbidden love. The bell keepers, their faithful guardians, ever ready to annihilate trespassers. They will stand watch forever and ever, these determined if ill-fated marionettes. That's tragic and also kind of creepy. I'm assuming it's going to be dexterity-based, though, like every other bow ever. So yeah, we're not going to be wielding that. That's cool, though. Good for a dexterity character who has very low strength. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to spend the rest of my lightning spears here. Also, right there, there's that opening. That was the secret wall. This is the one that I talked about earlier where I discovered the ring. One of those rings. The Northern Ritual Band. I found it just out there. I'll show you. I want to deal with this enemy first. Also, great time to be summoned, because we'll get all our spells back and we can kill this next enemy. This video is going to go a bit long, because I want to show off, I want to explore and see what's at the end there. Oh no, we're here again. Just like spawning in that corner. Hey, buddy. Oh, knock it off, game. Seem to be losing this battle, slowly but surely. There we go, that's all we needed. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Another Titanite chunk. We still haven't gotten any notification of leveling up in this Covenant. So that's the thing I'm going to go check up on at some point. Okay, time to deal with that nasty monster and its big, long, creepy scythe tail and me hating it. Oops. This is kind of a bad time to be summoned. This is a very bad time to be summoned. Well, it's an okay time to be summoned. It's going to be a crappy situation that we're going to be returning to. Oh, you're going to be another dark magic user, aren't you? Oh, people with their hexes, man. Oh, that was not effective. You got backed into a corner! Hang it. I blew all my pyromancies there on that. That's okay, though. These spells are easy enough to dodge now that I kind of know how. Where's this other PvP person here? I'll go and heal him up with a med heal. Look at that. We are ready to go again. Yeah, look at that. Huh, cool. At some point I am going to have to go back and talk to that NPC. Oh no. Oh, we can backstab these things? That was kind of unexpected. Boy, there's a lot going on here. Alright, anyway, you can see all those blood stains out there on the water. I imagine that you take a few more steps and it just drops off and you die. That seems like a pretty good guess to me. What do we got going on here? I'll trade hits with you like that, because I came out ahead in that situation. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to do a jump attack there. Oh, somebody rang the bell. That's kind of cool. I hate the fact that they can use Estus Flask and that I cannot. Cool, our friend Stray Bullet is back. Oh no. Done. Yeah. Okay, so we've gotten a lot of these victories. I'm astounded that we haven't seen any sort of message letting us know that we've increased our rank in the Covenant. Okay, anyway, finally gonna take a look at here. So there's this corpse over here, and then there's another one chained up over here, and I think it was one of these two over here that had an item on him. And it was like the ring and something else. Secret, yeah, see right there. Oh, there's more of you. Alright, good to be done with those things. Now our next problem is going to be dealing with more of these things. These exploders. Oh, I thought I heard something behind me. There should be a few of these cells around here that we can unlock, though. There's nothing there. Above or the down below? Down below here. Oh, you're bare fisting? You have like gloves? That's kind of crazy. Oh, he just broke our victory streak. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's crazy. I've never seen anybody actually use gloves like that in this game. I've never tried using them myself either. Although you could get a pretty sweet set of like Vega claws or Wolverine claws in the first game. Those were kind of fun. Goofy, not super practical, but kind of fun. Oh man, we're getting summoned again. I'm gonna see if I can make a little bit of progress here. Dang it. I wanted to see if I could fire off one of those spells and kill one of those hollow enemies. The creepy prisoners. Yeah, I guess prisoner, that's a decent enough name. It's descriptive, too. You kind of know what they are. The whole area is a big old prison. Varaku. Where is Varaku? Are you above or are you below? Here's some sort of weapon being swung around somewhere. Probably down below. There you are. Oh, you have like a lightning katana. Oh no. Well. He couldn't survive the fall. Whoopsies. That's unfortunate. Oh, I think we got really, really lucky in that fight. That's okay, though. I am okay with that victory. Because it was indeed a victory. Alright, so we killed that one. I think we target... Yeah, we killed that one. So there's a bunch more of those prisoners, like, down below us. Crime Misfortune. Visions of Pointless. Imagine... Are we not getting summoned? We must have just lost connection there. That's okay. No, get up, get up, get up, get up! Spell, 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 spell! Oh, are you kidding me? All that way just to die. Well, I am going to end this video here. Next time we're going to finish exploring that last little area there in the Sinner's Rise, and maybe do some more PvP. Probably not. I'll probably do some more of that off camera, if any at all. But we will go check in with little gnome guy. Actually, you know what? We can go check in with little gnome guy right now. No, we can't, because I don't want to lose those souls. But that ring can come off. We'll go with Covetous Ring something, I guess. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking with this video. I know things got a bit long. These last two have just been a bunch of PvP, but we'll go on and explore a new area next time after the Sinner's Rise stuff, I promise. So, see you all there.